morning, everybody. How you guys doing this morning? TGIF. Gonna be an interesting Scambait day because it's Friday. Um, I'm tempted to start my streams at this time going forward, but I still think 10 a.m. Eastern is more appropriate. Scammers will start picking up as the month progresses. Um, Let me make sure my volume. Yeah, my volume's good. Um, it's Had an interesting night last night. I started assembling the casting couch scenes for the Huckers interviews. Um, yeah, the Friday B team is always an interesting. They're lazy. They're not very intelligent. You know, so we are going to start with a tech support scammer. Um, it's the Facebook one, so I'm going to use my voice first, and then we'll see what we can do with it. Yeah, I noticed in Scammer Payback's chat, Balaji announced at least one call center was closed. Um, the I'm not really concerned about call center closures anymore. The only reason is it's out of my purview. Chappie does get involved with some of that to a degree, which is pretty cool. Um, I'm more into public education, but I think it's great when a call center gets shut down. I really do. I am beginning an effort right now to reach out to some Chinese nationalists that have contacts with SIP providers in China. As you noticed, a lot of the scammers, when they call me back, are using I don't know why it's slipping my mind. It's that it's that Vonage like home device. What do you call it? That makes you make calls over the internet. I need to write it down so I know one of you guys knows what it is. It's that cheap over the phone Magic Jack. Thank you. Damn, I can't believe I forgot what it was called. Okay, so I'm reporting all Magic Jack numbers. And that's a big deal, believe it or not, because when you register for Magic Jack, you have to pay for it, and when they get blocked from Magic Jack, it costs them money. Um, Other things that look on reporting Magic Jack, and Chinese SIP. The other thing that I've been told by my call pimp SIP provider is the scammers are starting to use Chinese rogue SIP dialers, and that could be some of the reason why the call qualities are really bad. As you already know, India's electric infrastructure is always under a challenge. It's the most populated country in the world. China is the second most popular country. So if you can imagine telecommunications going from India into China, then to the United States, would explain some of the reason for the crackling phone calls that we hear. They've been using Chinese mules for as oh, someone's doing the trash cans right now. I'm hearing a booming sound. I hear a booming sound like, is Beethoven trying to break out of his catio? Pretty soon, I've got a note that we're going to be able to spy on Beethoven while he's in his catio. I have some IP cameras that I'm going to mount out by the outside of his cat cage or inside of his cat cage. So I'll have in the corner from time to time. I'll put up a flash of Beethoven in his catio so you guys can see what he's doing. I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the the Chinese government apparently is has a hacking group that has its access into several routers that are gateways into our water plants and our electrical plants. So um, This comes from the head of the FBI. It was a Senate hearing they had a couple of days ago. It's actually old news. It's been going on for quite a while. Um, there's a YouTuber I would like you to consider following. Let me see if I can get his name real quick. He's not political. Don't worry about that. He's not a political person. He's just a straight up news reporter. I'll find him. Hold on. He's come on. Why don't let me refresh YouTube? He's just real good. No. Redacted's not bad, but they have a conservative slant to them, and they're kind of an alarmist. The guy that I'm talking about does not do political at all. He just reports facts. He's. If I don't see him, I'll make a note to find it, and I'll tell you guys later another time. I don't know why YouTube's stupid algorithm is crazy. If you don't watch somebody for a while, you'll sometimes. Let me see if I can find him this way. He's really good, and he's gaining popularity because of his work. Okay, so I'm gonna do a search. Maybe I can find it that way. Chinese hacking water. Where are you, dude? Where are you? I watch him all the time. Why isn't it showing my history? Okay, let me try. YouTube, you are totally screwed up. He does live streams. If I don't find him in the next couple of minutes, I'll drop it and I'll make a note to find him and recommend him my on my next stream. Oh, Lord. I watched the stream from yesterday. You'd think it would be in my history. Okay, let me look at my unreliable Google history. Go. Oh, there it is. Okay. Chinese. I'll just look up Chinese and then. Okay, I think I might have it.
China's hackers are.
Yeah, okay. His name is Steve Ram. Steve Ram is not a political commentator. All he does is report straight up news about world events. I have not seen. I mean, he might have some political view, but I haven't been able to discern what it is. But he's at the level where you won't really know, and you won't have to worry about it. Now you might think of him as an alarmist, but he's not being an alarmist. All he's doing is reporting on facts and findings, and a big topic he's been covering is these Chinese hackers that have supposedly. I just gave you the link. It's on YouTube. He does YouTube live streams. He also has a survival packet you can download for free on what to do if your electricity goes out, if the grid gets taken out. And it's some good advice, like stock up food for your cat, get some bottled water, stock up on flashlights. Like Amazon has some really cheap flashlights that you can get. I'll give you a link to it. You won't believe how cheap these are. I love them. They're powered by 3 AA batteries, and you can buy a pack of 20 of them. And it's damn cheap. Okay, they're called Everbright. It's $25.99, and you get 18 of these little flashlights, and they come with AA batteries already. All you do is unscrew the back and remove the protective film. So you get 18 for $26. Um, here's a link to the Amazon link. I bought two of them, and once one burns out, I just toss it into another box, and you can put batteries in them, and they'll work again. Um, they're amazing. So at $26 per, 26 divided by 18, that's $1.40 for a flashlight with 3 batteries already in it. You can't beat that. It's just good shit. So highly recommend you consider getting them. I'm not saying the power grid's going to go out. I'm just saying um, Steve Ram is a really reliable news reporter, and he's a likable person. Hey Bernie, you did it again. Got your tip. Thank you so much, Bernie. And I also got a tip from Miranda. Thank you, Miranda. I'm going to try to call out my PayPal tips as soon as I get them. Um, it's not easy to do. I've tried doing a notification, but it's not easy. Oh, I didn't realize I had Chappie's image up. Let me take it down. I always put Chappie up whenever she's doing banker. All right, we're just about ready to begin. I'm just cleaning up a lot of the last few things. Livy! Oh, Livy. Thank you. Yeah, candles and matches, canned food, um, stock up on canned tuna, um, other things that spam. I know you may not like spam, but corned beef and hash, anything in a can like beef, vegetable beef soup is pretty cheap. Um, uh, you can buy lots of jugs of water if you can, and not only that, but locate a potential water source that's near you that you can at least boil the water. Those are things that Steve Ram talk about. Um, other other things you can do. Uh, Even though you can buy those cheap flashlights, get a rechargeable flashlight that you can wind up. Rice and beans. Yeah. See. Yeah. Pretend that it's a lockdown. That's a good way to put it. If you, it'd be a good idea to just over the next month or two prepare to be locked down, and you'll be ready in case there is a hack attack against a local water utility. Um, the only other thing that's happening right now that's kind of, I would say, kind of scary over the decades. Believe it or not, in the late 70s, Iran and the United States were friends with each other because they overthrew the Ayatollah Khomeini or whatever his name was. But in the 80s, that friendship broke down, and we're getting ready to do an attack on Iran. We've been having what's called a shadow war with Iran, meaning we're not hitting Iran directly. We're hitting their satellite components, and they just killed a couple of our servicemen. So we're getting ready to do an airstrike on some Iran deployments. It's stuff that I don't like to know, but it's stuff that you should know. Um, the I'm not saying become a survivalist. I'm just saying be prepared because you never know. All right, let me check the stream health. I want to make sure that we're getting good YouTube signal, and we are. We got 43 people on YouTube. We're excellent on Twitch with 76 people, and on Kick we have 2 people. And I think we're in good shape. Let me get my phone open. Let me position it. I'm going to start with a run-of-the-mill tech support scam from Facebook. I'm going to use Bank of America because I've never used it with them, so hopefully they won't bail on me. You'll know that they're the Facebook scammers because it say press 1 to talk to a technician. I've been call pimping the crap out of them, and they know who I am. All right, so I'm going to sync my time. I'm going to play Raymond Roberts. I'm going to get my browser open. Get logged in as Mary. And we'll put in the pop-up. And let's give them a call.
Hi there. Please press 1 to be connected with a support agent.
Thank you for calling support. This is Claire. How may I help you today?
Hi, Clara. I'm calling because I have a message on my screen that's telling me access to computers blocked for security reasons.
As to this computer is blocked, so you got a security from the Windows Defender or from the Windows Firewall?
It says Windows Defender. Windows Defender security warning. Access to this computer is blocked for security reasons. Your computer has been reported to be infected with Trojan spyware. It says my email credentials and banking passwords are at risk.
Oh, okay. That means it's a security issue. May I know, do you download anything from the internet?
No, I was on Facebook Marketplace looking for a car. My car's been acting up, and
Okay,
I thought maybe I should replace it, and I clicked on. It wasn't the car itself; it was an advertisement on getting credit for a car, and that's when I got this message.
Let's see. That means seems like when you click on it, that redirect you with the untrusted site, which contain some kind of malicious program which has already been downloaded and allows some kind of unusual activity on your IP. That will be one of the reasons. Not to worry. Let me give you some troubleshooting steps so that I can check. Okay.
Okay.
Is this a laptop or a regular PC?
Actually, it's a Dell XPS tower. We got it for Christmas. It's got Windows 11 on it, which I can barely figure out.
Windows 11. And do you have any kind of security protection on the computer?
Well, when I read the manual, it said it had Windows Defender.
Do you have any security installed?
Well, that's what it said, Windows Defender Firewall.
Oh, the Windows Defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that came with your operating system. Okay. Right. And today you were in the Facebook site.
Yeah, I was looking.
Nothing else.
I was looking for cars. I wanted to look at maybe buying another car.
Okay, let me check. Okay. All right. Then in this case, let me give you some troubleshooting steps so that I can check, okay? May I know what activity you do on the computer? Only Facebook, or apart from Facebook, what activity you do?
Well, mostly it's my wife. She checks her email. Lately I've been doing the bill payment. We pay all our bills through the internet, like Rocky Mountain Power.
Mhm.
Our rent is paid through the internet.
Mhm.
If we want to do anything like
Mhm.
it's like we can actually get we can actually go to Walmart and have them deliver groceries. We've done that a couple
Mhm.
times. And for Target, we don't actually
Okay.
we don't really buy things online anymore because at my work we had some security seminars, and they've strongly urged us to stop,
Mhm.
stop using sites like Amazon or buying things through Target or Alibaba or whatever. They said there's just too many
Mhm.
hacking going on, and there's just a danger that people can steal your identity. So we try to limit our purchases with big
Mhm.
companies like Walmart. And of course, I think it's safe to pay my electric company and my landlord. I mean, they're not going to hack me. So
Mhm. Okay.
that's the limit.
Um.
And I read
First
the
of all, let
news.
me give
I
you
like,
some troubleshooting steps. Yeah,
okay.
but are you the main user or your wife is the main user? Who is the administrator?
I'm actually the main user now because she just got an iPhone 15. So when she gets
Mhm.
home, she doesn't even go to the
Oh, I
computer
see.
anymore. She just uses that stupid iPhone. I can't stand
Phone.
I can't stand
Oh.
smartphones. They're just overpriced, and I mean, in my opinion,
Uh-huh.
if all you do is make phone call and send text messages, you don't need a damn smartphone. Just buy a cheap Walmart phone.
Right.
That's what I use.
Okay. Let me give you some troubleshooting step. First, look on the keyboard. On the very bottom left-hand side, do you see a window key? It has a four square on it.
Um, yeah, I do.
On the keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, it brings up the start menu.
Okay, so I want you to press the window key down and at the same time press the letter R. R is in Romeo.
All right. Okay, when I did that, it popped up a
Uh-huh.
okay, hold on. Okay, it's asking me to type the name of a
Okay.
program.
Yes. Now, first of all, let's see what kind of damaging done on the computer so far. So on that open box, we need to type there
Type
MS.
dear. Am I writing a letter?
MS.
Dear MS. Shouldn't I be doing that in like an email?
No, just type M like Mary, S like sugar.
Oh, okay. M like Mary, S like sugar.
Mm-hmm. C like
Has
Charlie.
C like Charlie.
Uh-huh. O like orange.
O like orange.
N like Nancy.
And like Nancy.
F like Frank.
F like Frank.
I like Indiana.
I like Inglana.
Indiana. I like
Indi-
Indiana.
oh,
And she like
Indiana.
George.
And G like church. Okay.
Yeah. No, she like George. Like
Oh,
Georgia.
oh, G. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that should be MS config, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I typed.
Oh, okay. Now press OK.
Right. Oh, okay. Now it opened up a new window. It says system configuration.
Uh-huh. Right. And below that, do you see services, general boot services?
I see general, boot services, startup, and tools.
Yeah, click on services.
Services. All right.
Uh-huh.
Now I have a
Now, when you
list
click
of,
on services, what do you see?
it's got number of entries, ActiveX installer,
Now,
adaptive brightness.
right. Now, on the right-hand side, do you see manufacturer and status?
Yes, and it says running.
Under the status, all the system drivers are up and running, or some of them are stopped.
As I scroll down, some of them are stopped. A lot of them are stopped, actually.
So do you make any changes on your system?
Well, not. I mean, we've had it since late Christmas, but not much has been changed. Um, I think the most I've done.
Or do you download anything from the internet? Any files, picture, or document lately in last 1 week or so?
Well, I was downloading pictures of the cars that I wanted to buy.
Just a picture. And that is from the Facebook site, right?
Right. There were a number of cars, and I've been downloading the ones that I'm interested in, and
Okay, all right.
that's how I.
Okay, so maybe not just today, but maybe the infection has been running on the computer for a while, and I believe that damaging all the system drivers, and after damaging the system drivers that allow the unusual activity on the IP. So first let me guide you a few steps. You can press the window key down and R once again.
Okay. Okay. Now it's got that msconfig in the window.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now on that open box, type it in www dot
www dot
any
any
de
be
d as in David, okay, de
yeah, I have
sk
SKL AnyDesk.
yeah .com.
Okay. Then hit OK.
And now press OK.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. It opened up Edge,
Now when
and
you press OK, what do you see?
well, it's telling me AnyDesk better software.
Right. And now in the middle, do you see it says download now? Click on the download now.
Click on download now.
Now when you click on that, what do you see?
Well, it's downloading a file. AnyDesk period
Okay.
exe. I just clicked on open file.
Yeah, now you can open it. Yeah, click on open file.
All right. When I did that, it opened up a program. It says AnyDesk. Your address. It's got
Yeah, you can read it out to me.
number.
What's the AnyDesk address number? Microsoft 123, all lowercase, one word.
Microsoft 123.
123. Yes.
Okay. Okay, and then click apply.
And confirm the same, Microsoft 123.
All right.
Yeah, click on apply.
Okay, I did that.
Now what do you see?
It's now at a screen that says interactive access. It's got options I can select.
And below that you have 3 choice. Yeah, which one is check?
It says only show incoming session request if any desk window is open.
Click on never show.
Never show incoming requests. Okay. She just hung up on me. Why did she hang up?
Hi there. Please press 1 to be connected with a
Maybe they saw me on YouTube.
Calling Microsoft. You are speaking to Aaron Wilson. How can I help you today?
Hi, Adam. I was just on the phone with one of your texts and she hung up on me. I have a message on my screen that's telling me that my computer's been blocked. She had me download AnyDesk, and then while I was telling it to never show incoming session request, she hung up on me.
Okay. Okay, we really apologize for the inconvenience, sir. Could you please tell me the name of the employee you were talking to so that I can try to transfer your call?
I'm trying to remember. I'm looking at my notes here. She said her name was Claire.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Can you please tell me
Clara?
that what exactly do you see on your screen right now?
Well, I downloaded a program called AnyDesk, and I gave her the address, and then she set a password that was welcome123.
Okay, do one thing, close everything and come to your main home screen.
All right. I'm at my home screen. I'm at my home screen. Can I have your name?
Now, on the keyboard, my name is Aaron Wilson.
Okay, Ellen. Do you have an extension in case you hang up? I can call and ask for your extension.
It's 44005.
4005. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm at my home screen.
Now on the keyboard, press the Windows and the R as in Romeo at the same time.
Okay, so I've been doing that, and currently it says AnyDesk. www.
Make it empty, erase it.
Okay, it's empty.
Erase it, make it empty.
Okay, it's empty.
Now type in there www. 3 W's and put a dot.
Yeah.
Then U as in United.
What's
L as in Linda.
I know how to spell. What's the website's name?
It's ultraviewer.net.
Okay. I would appreciate it if she would grant me some license. I'm 53 years old. I know how to spell. And I know how to go to websites.
Okay.
Okay, I'm at the UltraViewer website.
Now hit on download.
All right. Is UltraViewer like AnyDesk? Because the other lady had me do AnyDesk.
It's a secured software.
Okay,
It's a secured software.
What does that even mean? I don't even know. Security software.
No problem. I will. Right. It's a security software, but it's more secured than AnyDesk.
Oh, okay. Well, why was Claire having me use it? Why would she have me use AnyDesk then?
I do not know, sir. So now download that application, AnyDesk.
Well, I downloaded it and then I gave her the ID and she had me do a password. Okay, I've installed Ultra Viewer and opening it. And it also has,
Okay.
well, it already has a password. It has an ID and a password.
Yes. So do you see that ID and a password?
Yes, I do.
It's
Do
on
you
the
need,
Ultra Viewer, right?
yeah, it's allow remote control. Please tell your partner the following ID and password. Password is 99157.
And what exactly was the issue that you were facing?
Well, here, let me show you this. I was trying to look for cars on Facebook Marketplace, and when I clicked on one of the cars, it had an ad for applying credit, and I got this message.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And apart from browsing over the internet, what other activities do you perform on your computer, sir?
Say that one more time. Oh, I got to do this to you too.
I'm saying that.
Okay. Well, I told this to Clara. We got the computer on Christmas, and we basically use it to pay our bills. I pay our uh, electric bill. We pay our rent, our water bill. We have
Mhm.
I have a few
Mhm.
um, other things I help pay for. I help my mother with her retirement fund,
Mhm.
things like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean,
Okay.
I
Could you
don't.
please write down my information, which is up on your screen, and once you are done, write down your first and your last name.
Can't we just can't we just save what's there on it's on I'll just save it to my desktop.
Uh, I will save it to you. First of all, type your name there, your first and your last name here.
Right, I am.
Mhm. Okay. Now, as you said that you do online banking and all the important stuff, other stuff on your computer. Am I right?
Right. We really um we don't
Mhm.
buy things on the internet much anymore. I took a seminar at work
Mhm.
and they've discouraged us
Mhm.
from doing things like Amazon or Alibaba. And so I think
Mhm.
the most we do, we'll go to Walmart and place a grocery order and they get delivered. But we don't really do that anymore either
Okay.
because our refrigerator can do it. It's a smart refrigerator.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. And do you do any kind of online banking on your computer as well?
Yes, yes, we do.
Okay. Because right now, the message that you are getting, it indicates that it is a hacking attempt on your IP address, due to which your computer has been blocked. So I
Yeah.
would request you, first of all, to make sure that your accounts are secure, because we cannot take any kind of risk regarding to your information. So go ahead, log into your bank account and check the last 5 transactions.
Okay. Uh, yeah, it's locked.
And if you have multiple accounts, like in multiple banks, check all the accounts, and then do let me know.
All we have is Bank of America,
Okay.
and we're thinking of switching.
Okay. So what is the reason for that?
Well, there's been a lot of banks being
Mhm.
shut down, and they've been largely the national big banks, so we're thinking of shifting over to a local credit union. It might be safer.
Okay.
All right. So as far as transactions, the last 4 transactions are ones that we actually did ourselves, so I don't see anything suspicious.
Okay.
So, and then let me check my credit card. No, that even looks okay. So it doesn't look like they've gained access to my bank yet. It said, the message said that my banking passwords were at risk. So
All right. So that's the reason I was checking it. Once you log out of your account, you can let me know.
Want me to log out? Okay.
Once you are satisfied, once you check all your things, once you check your transactions and you think that everything is safe, you can let me know.
Yep, I did. Everything looks correct in both the
Okay.
checking
So
account
on
and
a
the
recorded
bank
line. Okay. So on a recorded line, do I have the permission to connect with you again, Robert?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were connected. Okay, so you're not now. Yeah, you can connect. Oh, okay.
I'm now connected.
Yeah, my
Right.
wallpaper. My wallpaper.
I was not. Right. Right. So, Raymond, now let me go ahead and let me run a few scans. Okay. And apart from this computer, do you have any other devices in your house, like a smartphone or anything?
My wife has an iPhone 15, but she has it with her. It's at work. She's at work.
Okay. 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 And Raymond, as I can see on your screen, you can see on the very top it says Microsoft Corporation, all the rights are reserved. So this window can only be accessed by the certified Microsoft technicians. No local technicians can access this window. And below that it says active connections, and local addresses belongs to you, whether it's your smartphone, whether it's your tablet, Kindle, iPad, and next to it, it says foreign addresses, and they are established with you. And foreign addresses are the intruders, or in a layman language, you can say they are the hackers connected to you and trying to steal your information.
Oh, geez.
That is the reason why your computer got blocked. Exactly. But there is something worse than this.
Was it because I went to Facebook? To the Facebook Marketplace?
No, you might have clicked on. No. You might have clicked on some link or some advertisement on your computer or a website, and the viruses got downloaded as it might not be secured. So by mistake, you might have clicked on something, and okay. And the worse than that is below it. It says active connections, local addresses, and foreign addresses, and next to it, it says listening.
Yeah, I know.
Which means that your phone lines are being hacked as well.
They can hack even this phone? Because it's not a smartphone.
Exactly.
It's a
okay. So do you have a smartphone or?
No, I use it's a Go phone. All it does is text messages and phone calls. It doesn't run anything like I can't do internet on it.
Okay. Okay, now. Okay, and your Ethernet is coming up with the red lines, which means that your internet is infected as well.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
let me run a quick.
We haven't had this computer for very long. I'm surprised. How can it get so easily hacked? I thought it was protected.
Raymond, that whenever you go over the internet, there are a lot of websites, and you said that you used to pay bills and uh, do everything on your computer. So by mistake, you might have clicked on some link or some, that was not secured, and the moment you hit on it, the viruses got into your network, and through the network, all the devices got corrupted. So I will make sure that this thing gets fixed, so you do not have to worry about it.
Okay.
And it might take some time. You might have to follow a few procedures. You might have to leave your computer and not use it for several hours. But I promise you that once it's fixed, you will never get this problem again in future. And one more thing, Raymond, that we have strict instructions from Federal Reserve that if we receive any kind of cases like this, we have to transfer these cases to them so that they can contact your bank and your bank can contact you. Okay, because in past few months we have received cases that local banks or the local branches were involved in selling customer data to the dark web and to the hackers. So it could be a possibility. It's no big deal, but it could be a possibility that your bank, your branch employees might be involved in this act.
Oh, great.
Mm. So I will be arranging a call back for you from the headquarters of your bank.
All right.
Okay, just allow me a very quick moment. And do you drive by any chance if you have to visit the headquarters?
I can't drive to the headquarters of Bank of America is
Okay.
in North Carolina. That's a long drive.
Okay.
I
And
can
how
fly.
far is your branch?
Well, I can go to a branch that's 10 minutes away.
10 minutes away. Okay.
Yeah, but why would I? Why would you?
Because it's just a
why?
general question.
Why would
No,
I
you
want
do
to?
not.
You want me to drive all the way to North Carolina?
No. In case
Oh,
99% there are chances that you do not have to visit the headquarters. But in case if the problem is serious and it's mm, if we are not able to fix it, then you might have to visit the headquarters.
oh,
So that's
okay.
fine. It's a second step, right? So that's just a normal question. Okay. I'm making a complaint over here. Okay.
How long does the scan usually take?
I'm sorry.
How long does the scan usually take?
The scan that I'm running,
Yeah, how long does it take?
it usually takes 60 to 90 minutes, but again, it depends upon the speed of the computer, the internet speed, and it's not about the scan. It's basically about the securities that we need to install.
Okay.
The security installation will take at least 60 to 90 minutes or moreover 120 minutes.
120 minutes?
Okay, I believe that that's right. At least
Oh,
2
okay,
hours,
then.
at least.
Well, no, looks like it finished.
Okay, so this no, this scan was it gets complete. Oh, okay, you were talking about this scan. This scan gets completed in like 3-4 minutes. It scans your network, and it says that child pornography traces found,
Whoa, whoa,
network
whoa,
hacked,
whoa, whoa,
and
whoa, whoa.
financial
Child,
information.
child pornography?
Absolutely. As you can see over here, that hackers are using your identity, your IP address, for using child pornography stuff. That's illegal stuff,
Yeah, it is. If
and that is the reason why you.
they're using my computer for child pornography, could I get blamed for that?
Absolutely, but I am mentioning it on the report. I will be taking care of it, but
Because people
it
go
is
people
just
go
to
to
bring it
pe-
into your.
people go to
Mhm.
prison for that, and then your whole life is ruined. You're labeled as a sexual predator, a child predator.
I completely understand, Raymond, and we know, but I am going to fix this issue. I am going to remove the traces of child pornography, and when we file a legal complaint, as I am doing it right now, I will be mentioning over there that it's a hacking attempt. So when it's a hacking attempt, nothing will be coming out onto you. Okay?
Okay. Oh,
So
all
you
right.
do not have to worry about these things. But again, yes, we cannot rule it out, so it's a serious concern. Okay. Now I request you to please help me with some information over here. Your
Okay.
email address, your mailing address, your home phone number. That's it. Oops.
Okay.
And once the complete complaint is registered, I will be giving you the case ID number that you can confirm with the bank or the headquarters when they call you.
Okay. Fill out stuff. Redwood Road. I don't have we don't have I have a cell phone. We don't have regular home phones anymore. I don't know anybody who has a
Okay, you
landline.
can.
Who has a landline these days?
Many of the customers still use landline, you know.
Oh, well, I don't.
Mhm.
All right. I filled it out.
Okay. Okay, now let me go ahead and let me fill up the complaint. And is this your active email? Because at
Yes.
every step you will be getting confirmation on your email.
Yeah, that's my email.
Like when the
You,
sick.
you want me to put my
Okay.
wife's? I can put my wife's email in if you want
No, no, no,
instead. Okay.
no, no, no. That's fine. That's fine. And can you please confirm me your age as well?
53 years old.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of weird you asking me my age. I'm 53. How old are you?
I'm 30. I'm half
Okay.
of your age.
No, no. If
And
you
you
were
sound
half,
pretty young.
well,
Hmm.
I get told that a lot. I'm 53.
Okay. And that's just for the verification because as you are not a senior citizen, otherwise I would have put it on a priority list and you would have gotten this case settled in just a day. Okay. Mm,
Well,
okay.
if it matters, my wife is 67.
Oh, okay. But
So
okay, let me do one thing. I will be putting it under the senior citizen. Don't worry.
thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's older than I am.
Okay. Okay. Now I request you to please grab a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm going to give you a customer ID number, the case ID number.
I already have pen and paper. I wrote down your extension. So what's the case
Okay,
ID?
just allow me a very quick moment. I'm writing it down on your screen. Okay,
Case ID,
so it's up on your
ID.
screen, and as I said that your phone lines are not secured, I would request you to please write it down. Do not speak it on a recorded line. Okay, this is your case ID that you need to confirm from with the bank and the headquarter. So if they
Okay.
call you, you just need to confirm that. Please tell me my case ID number. Okay, we should not take any kind of risk. Okay, in this situation. And
All
now
right.
there are two things happening, Raymond. First thing, that there is a problem with your computer that I am going to fix, that Microsoft is going to fix. There will be no cost for that. Okay. Second
Okay.
thing, in order to make sure that your financial account does not get into any trouble, I will be asking the Federal Reserve and I will be asking the bank to give you a call back and to make sure that if anything goes wrong, they are there. Okay, we are
Okay.
just informing them prior if anything goes wrong, because what happens when we are registering a complaint right now. So if anybody tries to take a single penny out of your account, your bank will not let that happen, because we are already informing them prior. So
Okay.
just allow me a very quick moment, and make sure that once you are connected to your bank, ask them that that what can I do to fix my account and protect my account, and just follow the steps that they will be asking you to do. Now, this is Bank of America headquarters that will be calling you, and senior manager will be getting in touch with you, which
Okay.
will be from the fraud department,
All right.
fraud and security department. So please write down his number. He will be calling you from his direct number,
Okay.
which is on your screen. So please write it down. Write down this number on your on the piece of paper and a pen. I
That's
believe I gave you the wrong number. Just yeah. I just let me check.
that's not a legitimate number.
Right. No. I missed. I believe I deleted the number digit from here. Okay. It's 727. And
All right.
name of the manager will be Sean. Okay. So once Sean calls you, you need to confirm your case ID with with him, and rest I have transferred all the information to them. So just allow me a very quick moment. Let me fix an appointment. Let me check the time that when they are going to get in touch with you.
Well, hopefully it'll be soon because I got things I got to do.
Okay, so do you want? Would that be okay if they call you in like next 5 minutes? Would that be okay?
Yeah, 5 minutes will be okay.
Okay, let me try to convince them to fix an appointment, because you know that bank employees never do the work on time.
I've heard
Okay.
I've heard the exact opposite.
Mhm.
Banks are always on time. Just that banking hours are 9 to 5.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. But when there are these kind of cases, they will always say that we have other cases to manage. We will be doing that first, and
Oh,
then we will
okay.
be taking other customers. So it's very hard to convince them, because this is a different team.
Oh, it's a
because this is
different.
not related to the banking basically. This is related to IT team, IT team of Bank of America. So that's the
Okay,
basically issue.
I can
So now
understand that.
I have fixed an appointment. Yeah, I have fixed an appointment for 10:05. So
10-5?
like that will be from like 10:05 a.m. That will be like 5-7 minutes from now. So you will be receiving a call from them, and what
Okay.
I'm going to do is I'm going to save all this information on your desktop, as you said, um, desktop, and I'm saving it under the name of Bank of America
Oh, cool. Okay.
slash Microsoft.
Okay.
Bank of America and Microsoft. Now on your screen, there is this file. Whenever you double click on it, it will give you all the options. Okay, everything,
All
every
right.
information.
All right. Thank you. So I just have to wait for the bank to call me. Hello? Alan? Alan, did you hang up or are you still there? I guess you hung up. Okay, so I'm gonna give them 5 minutes to call me, and if they don't, I'll call them. He gave me his phone number. Yeah, they're still connected to the machine. Stick bug is the most popular of the bugs. How's everybody doing? I'm just having a relaxing scam baiting day. Um, it's been quite a week. Last night I uh, I picked out various sections of the Huckers house in that neighborhood scene, and I'm getting my Rococo coil device next week. I'm gonna then surprise you guys with a virtual YouTuber live stream. It's gonna be really cool. I can't wait. I've been waiting. Yeah, Angela, I think I got your email. Yeah, I did. Um, one of the one of the big challenges with voices is a child's voice. I need to get a voice for Emily and a voice for Philip. My daughter Kendra offered to do those voices, but I'm not sure if I can depend on her. I don't really feel comfortable asking you guys to let one of your grandkids or children act because I don't like to exploit. I don't want to be thought of as exploiting a child. So if any of you know of an artificial voice, I'm hoping 11 Labs has a child's voice soon. Yeah, Beethoven's in his catio. After this afternoon, after my live stream, I'm gonna mount a wireless camera inside of the catio so that we can spy on him. And you guys, I'll say, yeah, here he is here, and I'll hit a button, and you'll see Beethoven. So I decided to do that this morning, so we can keep an eye on my cat. Okay, he should be calling in 3 minutes. Um, currently I'm going to be using 11 Labs for the voices for Meet the Huckers. 11 Labs is a really good voice conversion program. It's a paid service. I pay $11 a month or $22 a month for it. He said at 10:05 is what he said. Scrabble. He said five. He said Beethoven is my cat. I'll show you a picture of Beethoven. He is an awesome cat. This is what Beethoven looks like. He's a Maine Coon. Why did it open up in GIMP? I didn't. Let me shrink it a little bit. And he's a very smart cat. Let me open it up in a better program. Oh, that's because it's a hack. Okay, here we go. Let me hit escape. Why is it so big? I don't want it full screen. Hello, this is Raymond. Who's calling?
This is Sean calling you from the fraud division team of Bank of America.
Oh, thank you
We
for
just got to
calling.
know that you're having, we just got to know that you're having issues with your computers, due to which your bank accounts might be at risk.
Right. It literally said that someone used my computer to download child pornography.
Oh my God, so sorry about that. So you have a checking account, savings, and another account with us. So
Yeah, I
let
have
me
a.
go through each and every account, and if I find anything suspicious, I'll let you know. Please stay connected with me. I'll be back.
Do you need to know my account? My security questions?
No, I do have your accounts over here, and since
Oh,
I'm calling
oh,
you from a verified
your
a
date.
verified number that is connected to your account, then we
I
shouldn't have
see.
any issues.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna log back into my bank. Maybe
And
you
where
can.
is your wife?
She's at work.
Mary? Oh, she's at work. Okay.
And why would you care about where my wife was? That's really none of your business.
Because she's on the account as well.
Well, yeah. Well, she has a. She's a nurse for the state of Utah. I'm a manager
That's
at a.
fine. I just wanted to check. Yeah, I just wanted to check if she's right with you because I do have to, talk to her about this as well. But if she's not, I can call her later on. That's not an issue.
Well, call her at 8 o'clock. She worked pretty late.
Okay. Oh. All right. So I'm checking your
I'm the main
checking
account holder.
account.
I'm the one who opened the
Yeah, I
checking
do see
account.
that. That's correct. I do see your savings account, but on your savings account, I do see a charge that is pending on your account. It is for
What?
$19,500.
$19,000?
Yes, $19,500 that is supposed to be taken out from your account after 2 hours from now. And this charge is going towards www.pornhub.com.
Pornhub?
Do you rec?
You're kidding me. I don't see a
Yeah, this
charge.
charge is going towards.
I don't see that charge in my savings account.
Yeah, well, the charge is supposed to be taken out from your account after 2 hours from now. So it will be posted in the next 2 hours. So it's
Oh,
like a
Jesus.
scheduled charge. It's a scheduled charge that is supposed to be taken out from your account after 2 hours from now.
Okay, how was that charge made? Because Pornhub
This
is
charge was
Pornhub is
good.
not accept. if you try to go to Pornhub on Utah, you get a message saying it's blocked. Pornhub is blocked in Utah.
I think your servers were used to connect it to a VPN service, if I'm not wrong, and they use your internet connection and your bank account to carry out this activity. We have virtual proxy networks through
Oh,
which people can access the sites anywhere. So what happened is that this charge was authorized
well,
at
what can,
6:32 a.m.
really? Okay, because I was
Yeah.
awake at 6. I was awake at 6 a.m.
Let me put you on hold, try to get more information on this. I'll be back. Please stay
Okay,
connected.
all right. What's stupid about this is you can't make transactions with your savings account. You can have money sent to your savings account, but you can't go to a site and, like, for example, with Cyprus Credit Union, you don't even get the account number to begin with. It has an account ID. These guys are full of shit. And the fact that they use porn as their scare tactic is it's despicable because, as you all know, the penalty for child porn is pretty serious. Yeah, you're right. If the bank can't cancel it, then they're complicit in it. I mean, it's a very bizarre. Hello, are you there?
I'm here.
I'm hoping you can cancel the charge.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to gather more information on this.
Okay. And
I'll
what
be
I'm
back.
kind,
Yeah.
well, the other
Go ahead.
question I have, the other question I have is why it says Pornhub on the
Yeah.
transaction? Does it say child porn in the transaction?
Well, I have to get back to you on this.
Okay, because I'm really concerned. If I'm caught,
Okay.
if I'm caught purchasing child porn, I can go to prison. I need to. I can't risk this.
Okay. Give me a moment.
All right.
Thank you.
If they were half half of a brain, the script writer would make it look like I purchased something major, like a table saw or maybe a car. I mean, but they want to scare you. That's why they.
Well, I do have some information with you. So this charge was authorized at 6:32 a.m. this morning. And when this charge was authorized, we gave you a call on your registered phone number to verify if it is really you who's authorizing this charge or not. So there were two options on the call. Press 1 if you recognize the charge of $19,500 going out to www.pornhub.com. Then please press 1. If you do not recognize the charge, then please press 2. So at that time we got 1 as an answer from your side, that too from your registered phone number.
Okay, so why was it a phone call and not a text message? That's how you usually do it.
Well, this was a large dollar transaction and
Oh,
it
because
was
because
an overseas charge.
because of the size. Okay, no. So who answered I didn't answer the phone at 6:32.
So I'm just reading your report over here, and it seems that your phone lines were compromised. So I believe what must have happened is that these hackers must have been able to reroute the call from your phone number onto their end, and they must be the one who pressed 1 for the charges to
Okay,
be authorized.
Okay,
The
so
reason why they did
no,
this,
no, no, I have a question. I do.
go ahead.
About 3 years ago, I tried to become a member of a retirement site for my wife, and all of a sudden,
Okay.
I was enrolled in like 3 dating sites. Okay,
Hmm. Okay.
and immediately we started getting these ACH transactions coming out of my bank. All I had to do was go to my bank and then tell them that I didn't authorize it, and they said it was declared an emergency because it was a fraud transaction. You should be able to cancel it.
That is what I was just going on and trying to explain you. The reason why they hacked your phone lines is because they know how the banking system operates. In banking, if a charge is authorized using your registered phone number that is connected to your account, it can never be disputed or stopped. So I understand last time these transactions were not
Okay.
authorized using your phone
Okay. So
number, correct?
so so you said it will come out in 2 hours.
That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna get in my car and I'm gonna go down to the bank and close the account. I don't want to get charged for
So,
this.
okay, I understand that, but you need to understand the amount has been blocked by a third party vendor who
It
has
doesn't
blocked these
matter.
funds.
If I close the account, then they won't be able to commit to the charge. That's what I'm saying.
I get that, but even if you close down the accounts, the amount is still going to get deducted from your account
It,
because the
it
bank has
can't.
to honor the charge.
Oh, you mean they're gonna take it out and then? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well then what can I do?
So what we need to do is we also need to inform the federal department about this because Microsoft is telling us that your name has been flagged up in the federal database for downloading child pornography videos, as in that your account was used and your IP address was used to carry out this illegal activity. So actually, someone in the
So the cops are gonna show up at my house now and arrest me for being a child pornography?
no, your name has been flagged up. They will do some investigation to identify if it was you or you got your networks were used by someone else. So I just need to inform them that you did not do this and you are just a victim of hacking. So that
Okay, please do.
everything, yeah.
Please do.
And we have, yeah, we also have to find a way through which we can go ahead and get this money back before it gets deducted from your account because we do not want your money to go out to these hackers either.
Okay. All right.
So I need to talk to my team and the federal department. Actually, I already informed them about this, sent them an email. So let me talk to my fraud division team to see what we have to do. If you can give me a couple of minutes, I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Would you mind staying on hold?
No, I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your help.
All right, thank you. I'll be back.
Thank you. That's a load of crap. I was literally at my bank yesterday and I said, so if someone starts taking ACH payments out of my bank and and I can prove that that it was a result of hacking, is there a way you can reset everything? And they said, yes, that's called an emergency declaration. They said we would do it immediately. Um, in this scenario, I literally would go to my bank and they would cancel the transaction. That's all there is to it. It costs $25 to put a stop payment on a transaction. And I would gladly pay the $25 to put a stop payment on it. It literally is that easy. You can actually do it. You can actually do it online. You can say stop this payment, and you agree to pay $25 to stop the payment. Now, if you do that to like a light bill, then your electric company could actually file charges against you. I don't know. I can't say file charges. They'll come after you and say, "Why did you stop the payment?" And you say, Because I don't want to pay you. And they say, well, you owe us money. And then they say, I don't want to pay the bill. Well, then your lights are gonna get turned off. You know. So that's how banks work. Yeah, and you're right, Mark. They would waive the fee if it turned out to be fraud. There is a claim that they can make with the FDIC. That would fulfill the chart. You know that part. Yeah, $25. I mean, so if it's a $30 charge, um, sometimes it's just not worth doing. However, if it was an ACH, if it's ACH, that means it's a scheduled transaction. So it would be in your best interest to pay the $25 to cancel the $30 ACH reoccurring charge, because next month they won't be able to make that charge. And they do it in 6-month increments, at least at my bank. Scrabble, you're saying memberships can become painful? Subscriptions can become painful? What do you mean by that? Sort of like a. Hey Jeff, thank you, Jeff. I'm gonna be working on Meet the Hacker stuff most of the weekend, and we're gonna have our copycat live stream on Sunday as planned. Well, I did have to stop a reoccurring $39.95 stop payment at my bank. I had to pay $25 to do it, but for the next 6 months, that ACH payment will not go through. Meanwhile, I had an attorney draft a cease and desist letter to the company that's trying to charge me.
Give me a couple of minutes. I'm still talking to the team. I'll be back, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
That's why I was talking for a few minutes yesterday about security. One of the things I'm going to be doing with my bank is I'm going to set up aside a $1,000 secured credit card, and then I'm going to go back to every place that I subscribe and replace my bank card with this credit card that I'm securing with $1,000. And if for any reason any of those services get hacked and there's fraud, I will be granted the benefits of credit card regulation. So the federal government has severe regulations on credit card transactions, but not debit cards. So as a tip, you're better off using a credit card to do subscriptions, because you have protections that a debit card doesn't have. That is, unless your bank offers you that protection. It's another reason why I urge you, if you're in the United States, you should consider enrolling into Aura. That's what saved me from a disaster. I was doxxed 7 times, and one of the sites had my banking and routing number on it. I was able to get my bank to reset both my I was able to get my bank to change my bank account number because it was published. So that was good. I looked into Incogni, by the way. Incogni pretty much only does data brokers. It doesn't register you with Plaid and help you with Social Security
Thank you for
number.
staying on the line.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So I spoke with the federal department and my team,
Right.
and they have emailed me a set of instructions on what we need to go and follow the process. So what we are going to do is we are working around the banking system, and we are going to make the system believes that this charge happened due to a banking error or a bug in one of our systems.
Oh, okay. How does
And
that
that
work?
way we can go ahead, that way we can go ahead and get your money back and even clear out your name from the child pornography case.
Okay. And how do we
They also
accomplish
have
that?
informed me, yeah, they have also informed me that you're not the only one who has been affected by this.
Oh,
There
oh,
were,
really?
yeah,
Really?
there were more than, there were more than 100 customers within this week who were affected by the same data leak as you were.
So
So
Bank
the
of
federal
so
department, go
so
ahead.
Bank of is Bank of America gonna take measures to beef up its security? I mean,
Yeah, it is just not our bank. There were other banks as well in which
oh,
it's not like there's someone within our bank who's
it's,
specifically involved in this, but it's like I think one of the viruses which might have affected this.
so we're gonna.
So there has been investigation going on at each and every branch, and there's being audit like everything is being audited, and until this investigation is over, the local branches are not supposed to know any information about this case. We'll stay connected with you throughout the whole process so that you don't get confused or make any mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and explain you the process now.
Okay.
So currently, there is a vendor who has access to your funds, that is $19,500 in monetary form, or in very simple word, it means that the vendor has your money in the form of cash. They're going to funds, release these funds into the hacker's account in the next 2 hours from now.
Okay.
Before they can go ahead and do this, we just need to show the system that when the funds got deducted from your account, your money was not in the form of cash. The $19,500 was actually not in the form of cash, rather they were in digital or electronic form. So we will be
Right.
converting your $19,500 from cash into digital or electronic form and post this transaction when the funds got deducted from your account. And then once you show this to the vendor, they're going to release the funds from your account and put it, and you should be able to secure it. So in order for this, the federal department is going to provide you with a digital investment account, which will help you also remove your name from the child pornography case because they directly monitor this account.
Is this
For this,
Bitcoin
what you need
by?
to
Is
do
this
is,
a bit? Is this Bitcoin by any chance?
yes.
Because Bitcoin is illegal in Utah. Ever since November, they've been taking Bitcoin machines out left and right, and anyone caught ordering Bitcoin can be penalized. You don't know that?
No, sir, I wasn't aware of that. But I do see that you have various machines available in West Valley City, Salt Lake City.
They've been taking them out.
There is
They're literally out of order or they've been removed. But as of November 13th, I think it was, the governor of Utah has outlawed Bitcoin. You can't use Bitcoin. You can't use Ethereum. You can't use any form of virtual currency.
okay. Give me a moment. Let me just check on this. I'll be back.
Okay. All
And
right.
when this law was passed?
It wasn't a law. It was a directive.
Okay.
Governor Powers, I guess, because people were getting scammed with Bitcoin.
Mhm.
So the governor said no more Bitcoin, and
Give me a moment. I'll be back.
all right, it was an executive order by the governor. Thing is, he can look that up. He just has to Google it. It's not true. I'm just messing with him. The guy sounds half asleep too. This is going to be a weird scam bait day, folks. The scammers are going to be lazy. We got some refund scammers we can try calling. They're going to be overly suspicious. Um, I don't have it in the immediate future, but I'm planning to rebuild. I'm going to keep Cypress Credit Union up because I have other scam baiters that use it. But I have a duplication of the bank, and I'm going to create a new credit union, and I'm going to relocate I'm going to relocate I'm going to I'm going to virtually relocate to Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, that actually is a good idea, Mark. I could put them through endless drives. I like that idea actually, Mark, to really waste their time. Hello, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Give
I
me a moment. I'm just
I
checking
just no,
something. I'll be back.
I just found out in West Jordan they do allow Bitcoin transactions. I can actually go to West Jordan. There's I guess the county has done a resistance against the governor's orders. There's a couple of Bitcoin machines that are in West Jordan.
Okay.
Because I texted my wife and told her, and she said, "Well, you can go to West Jordan."
How far is that from where you are right now?
That's a 30-minute drive, but it'll be worth a while. I can get there before the 2 hours gets up.
I do see that there are. Give me a moment.
No, West Jordan is an exception. They've always been that way. Or if you can find one that's active, if you can find one that's active, I can go to it.
All right. Give me a moment.
Can I use my bank card, Adam?
No, sir. I will explain you the process, but let me just check something up for you.
Okay. Why are you breathing so heavy? I can hear you breathing.
Diddy hee hee, hua hua.
Sorry.
You're breathing heavy, like you're, I don't know, like you. Just seems weird. I can hear you breathing.
Okay. So sorry about it.
That's okay.
Well, I do see that there is a machine that's been activated. It's located at 66. That's located in Salt Lake City.
Okay, well, that's 15 minutes to get to Salt Lake City. What's the address?
Well, first of all, what you need to do is to head to the local branch and you need to go over there and try to withdraw $19,500 in cash.
Okay, I'm not sure I can get that much. I might have to order that money. I can try.
I understand $19,500 is a lot of cash,
I
and the
can't
branch
use
might not have it.
I can't use my bank card at at a Bitcoin machine.
No, you cannot.
You serious?
Yes, it doesn't work like that. So that is what we have to do is you have to go to the bank and you need to try and withdraw $19,500 in cash. I understand this is a very large amount and the branch might not have enough cash on them. So you'll just take whatever
It says
maximum the branch offers
it
you
says
so you can go ahead and get this process started.
I just Googled it. It says customers can insert cash or a debit card to exchange their traditional currency to Bitcoin currency. I don't want to feed
No,
that.
sir. It's I understand that, but so you cannot use a debit card.
Why does it say that I can? I just used my iPad.
I'm not sure what you're looking at. Maybe they had it before, but they have been the like the card slot machines have been removed. They are not there at the machines everywhere, and every machine does not, you know, use debit card. They only take cash.
Okay, because if I did 19,500, that's 195 $100 bills or bills. I mean, um,
Yeah, it will take you not more than 10 to 12 minutes.
okay, I can go to the bank and try to withdraw it. If I can't, just what do I do? What get as much as I can, or
Yes, so if they cannot give you $19,500 cash, you will just take whatever maximum the branch offers you so
okay,
that you can go ahead and get this process started.
okay, okay, I can go now, but I need to get ready. It's snowing, and
Yeah,
I'm not
how long would you take to get ready and sit in
10
your
minutes.
car?
I would say 10 minutes. I'd like to jump into the shower. I wasn't expecting to go anywhere today.
Okay, I understand that. Is it possible that you can just put on some clothes and leave for the branch?
Dude, I
Because
stink.
time is of the essence.
I'd like to take
Time is of
a
the
quick.
essence over here.
I would like to take a quick shower.
Okay, I can wait for you for 10 minutes. That's not an issue. Till then, I'll just work on your file. Can you please let me know once you're ready to leave? I'm on the line.
Yeah, yeah. I'll set
Thank
you
you.
down and I'll put you on speaker. Okay.
All right, that's fine.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take Mark's advice. We're gonna go to the bit. We're gonna go get the cash. Um, I'm not gonna have a working camera, and you can use ATM cards at Bitcoin machines. I just Googled it. I've never done it. I don't. I only bought Bit. Um, I had to back when I was trying to find a way to spy on scammers. I actually gave Bitcoin to a Russian programmer, and it was hard to do. I literally signed up for Coinbase, and then I sent $1,000 over to the Bitcoin wallet, and it took 14 days for it to become payable. I don't think it takes that long these days, but that's the only experience I have with Bitcoin. I personally don't trust Bitcoin because it goes up and it goes down. There are some people that invest in Bitcoin and ride the waves of speculation. Um, it's a form of gambling, if you ask me, because and there are ways a person could reliably predict if Bitcoin will rise or fall, but I don't think it's proven. If it was, you'd see more people doing it. Stocks are the same thing. I once knew a guy that ran a website that had um, that kept tabs on when executives bought their own stock, and then they would recommend to their members to follow suit, and that's kind of a reliable indicator. It's everything short of insider trading. Um, we have our beloved Congress of the United States is literally allowed to do insider trading. In fact, that's how many of our congressmen and women get rich because they are allowed to do insider trading. They are allowed to invest into the companies they make laws on. That's how honest our Congress is. I think that's the most ridiculous thing in the world. That's not a political thing. Don't believe me. It's just the truth. Both Republicans and liberals do it. They have their hands like Lindsey Graham probably has stocks in um in the industrial military complex. So when these wars start, our congressional our Congress, which approves these wars, they profit from it. I mean, That's just the way it is. So that's why you see us engaging in these conflicts with such eager, because the people who's deciding to do these things are getting a profit for it. And we pay for it. It sucks. That's why between the three branches of government, the only one that I really trust is the Supreme Court. And even it is becoming something of an if. Sonia Sotomayor is supposed to be a liberal judge, and Democrats are trying to get her to retire because she's not following their rules explicitly. So we're now starting to see people try to change the Supreme Court. And right now, that's the only branch of government that I really have faith in. Because they're judges, and they're lifelong judges, and they literally judge based on the Constitution, or that's what they're supposed to do anyway. So if in case you wonder, I'm a libertarian. So sometimes I agree with Democrats, and sometimes I agree with Republicans. I despise the extreme left, and I despise the extreme right. It's a wacky country we live in. I haven't liked, I think the last president I actually really liked, I mean, truly liked, was Ronald Reagan, but I was a teenager. So as an adult, I don't know if I would have liked Ronald Reagan. I love John F. Kennedy. I thought John F. Kennedy was amazing. And I found out a lot about Nixon that kind of bums me out. He wasn't as bad of a president as the media has made him out to be. In a big way, Nixon was screwed. He really was. So I'm a flatliner when it comes to politics, and I looked into Nixon, and it isn't as bad as it seemed. The media, I totally despise the media, or I'm not going to call it the media anymore. I'm going to call it the immediate. Okay, in 5 minutes, I got to talk to the scammer. I do not like the media at all. I don't even like KSL. That's the local main website of Utah, because they have news articles that are opinionated. Yeah, I don't want to start political fights. I'm just saying, I just don't think our government is as straight as an arrow as it should be. You got to meet G. Gordon Liddy? That's cool. Let's see, the most famous person I ever met, I didn't really meet him, but I almost became the computer guy for the guy that played, I forget his name, in the Beverly Hillbillies, the brother, Bear, something Bear, and I almost became Leonard Nimoy's computer guy. I could have been, yeah, Max Bear. I would have become Max Bear's computer guy and Leonard Nimoy's computer guy. It was a company called Computer Bits and Bytes in South Lake Tahoe, Nevada. And I was about to buy their business until I found out where they got most of their income. They were filming adult films in the basement, and that's where most of the money came from. And my wife would not let me buy the business, and I didn't even really want to buy it when I found out. But I would have become Leonard Nimoy's computer guy. Oh, really? Leonard Nimoy had the same. Oh, he owned. Oh, that's cool, Fred. All right, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm ready to go to the bank.
All right, make sure that you carry your debit card, your driver's license, and do you remember your full social security number?
Of course I do. I've lived with it for
All right.
53 years. Why wouldn't I remember
All
my
right,
social
okay.
security number?
Well, usually a lot of people don't. That is why I asked you. All right, great. So once you sit in the car, please let me know. I'm on the line.
All right. Alright, it's snowing like crazy. Okay, I'm in my car. It's going to take me about 15. Looks like it's going to be a longer drive. There's going to be a lot of traffic out
Okay.
right now. There's lots of
Are you
cars
going
out.
to the one at West Valley City?
3500.
Fair Mall?
Yeah, Valley Fair Mall is where I'm going.
Okay, alright. Once you get to the parking lot of the bank, please let me know. I'm going to
Alright.
give you some instructions before you head inside.
Well, okay, I can't go to the drive-thru?
No, you will have to go inside.
Okay, alright. Alright, I'm going to put you down on the seat so I can drive, and I'll put you on speaker.
Okay,
If you need me, just say something.
alright, okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I'm just gonna waste this scammer's time. That's basically the gist of what this bait's gonna be about. He's the most boring scammer, and I might make it a quicker trip just so I can. I'm gonna tell him I can't take photos. Or I might just keep driving while we listen to music and then just hang up on them. I don't know. I might switch over to a refund scam just to make this stream a little more interesting. I don't really. This guy's a dull as a rock. I mean, really. Or I might troll him. In fact, I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. Yeah, dull with no soul. I'm gonna ask him some questions and debunk them. Okay, that's what I think I should do. So let's do this. Let's have Woody come out. We'll play a tune, and then yeah, I'm gonna go to Epidemic Sound and see if I can find a country song for Fred. Fred is a huge supporter of my channel. He's given over 3,000 subscriptions to my Twitch channel, and he supports my YouTube channel. He's a good friend. I just can't say enough good things about Fred. Okay, so we're gonna see some country. I'm just gonna guess. This is a 3-minute song. I think it should sound okay. Epidemic Sound is a really good service. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna go check out Beethoven. Okay, I'm not muted anymore. Beethoven wants me to pet him. I'm not going to pet him. I'm not petting you, you freak. How's everybody doing? Okay, so I'm gonna throw this scammer out. I'm not gonna take this bait any further than that. I just don't feel like it. This guy's a dullard. He's gonna want pictures and shit. So, but I am gonna have a V8. I love V8s. I've been buying these little these small 5.5 fluid ounce V8 juices. Come on, cat. This tastes really good. I could call Cash Awards and tell them that I'm out of the hospital. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I feel kind of lazy today. I don't know why. Probably because I stayed up too late working on Nika Hucker's stuff. I'm going to duck another V8. It's good for you. It's got vitamin D, potassium, calcium, lots of vitamin C. That's one thing for sure. Okay, I'm gonna Beethoven. I can't. You can't bother me. I'm in the middle of a stream. Hello, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, so I gotta ask, why can't you cancel the transaction? Why can't you cancel the transaction?
Okay, let me repeat the information one more time for you.
Okay.
The hackers got into your phone lines and they authorized this charge using your phone number. The banking system has been designed in a way that if a charge is authorized using a phone number that is connected to your account, it can never be disputed or stopped. It is just not our bank. Every bank in the US has been designed in this way.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the teller that when I get there.
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go inside the bank
I'm gonna
and
ask
you will try and
I'm gonna ask the teller if you could cancel the transaction.
well, I already told you in the beginning that the branches are not authorized to know any information about this case because they are under federal investigation.
They're under federal investigation. By what? By what agency?
Federal Trade Commission.
The Federal Trade Commission. Okay.
Yeah, so that is the reason I told you that we have to go inside the branch and you need to try and withdraw $19,500 in cash. If they cannot give you that money, just take whatever maximum the branch offers you so that you can go ahead and get this process started.
I don't understand how that would invoke a cancellation of the charge.
Alright, so the reason why we are doing this is we are converting your money from cash into a digital form so that we can show the system that when the funds got deducted from your account, your money was actually in digital form. We are backdating this transaction at 6:30 a.m. this morning.
Where are you located?
Located in California.
Okay, what time zone are you in? Are you in Mountain or Central?
Pacific time zone.
Pacific. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it there?
Sorry, what time is it? It's 9:55.
Okay, so you didn't follow the daylight savings time?
It's 9:55 a.m., sir.
No, it isn't. It's daylight savings time. It's 10:55.
Sorry?
Do you know what daylight savings time is?
Yes, of course, I know.
What is it?
It's 9:55 a.m., sir.
No, it isn't.
Sir, you can check this. What are you talking about?
I just traced this phone call. You're not in California. You're in India.
Okay.
You're not in California.
All right. And how do you come to know about this?
I just don't understand why you're trying to pretend to be someone you're not.
And who are you?
My name's Raymond Roberts. I'm a warehouse manager on the way to my bank to talk to them about a transaction that probably never really
All right.
happened.
All right. Then why are you telling me that I'm not from the bank?
I
And
don't
how did you
understand.
trace this call?
I don't understand. I don't understand
Yeah.
because
What part of it don't you understand, sir?
I don't understand why my branch can't handle the same functions that you function. I thought each branch had its own fraud manager, and I mean, I don't understand why I can't just go to the bank and take care of it. And
Sir,
the background sounds I'm
good.
hearing doesn't sound like an office. It sounds like a sweatshop in India.
What are you talking about, sir? What kind of background noises?
I heard sounds in the background that don't sound like an office. I just don't.
I'm sitting in my cabin, sir.
What is a cap? You're camping in a cabin? So
I'm
you don't.
sitting inside a cabin.
Okay, because in America we call them offices. In India they call them cabins.
Okay, if you know so much about India, why are you having this conversation with me?
Because most of
I'm
the
just trying
work,
to help you out over here. I'm just
most of the people that work for my company work out of Bengaluru, somewhere in Hyderabad. So I know that they call their
okay.
offices cabins, and you're calling yours a cabin. So that tells me you're in India.
So offices where people work and there are separate cabins.
I've never heard. We don't call them cabins here in the United States. A cabin in the United States
Okay.
is a cabin in the United States is where you
Okay,
camp.
let's
It's for
let's
for
stop
camp.
having this conversation on useless things which are not going to help you and focus on the main part why we came to this place to stop the charge, correct? So
Okay, so if I can't get 19,500, let's say I only get 10,000. How is that going to invoke a cancellation? And what process does that work? I don't
so
understand.
we will start converting your money from cash into a digital form. We'll start with 10,000. I'll show the system that this charge is under process, and then I will be able to put this charge on hold until we complete the full transaction of $19,500.
Why can't you take existing funds from my savings account, turn that into Bitcoin, and do the same
That's
thing?
that's now how it's supposed to work. You have to do this process by
So
yourself.
it's the year 2024, and Bank of America can't do that electronically?
So you would have to complete the process by yourself. So the machine has a web camera on it, and the federal
Bank.
department will be monitoring you through the web camera of the machine.
Okay, I guess. All right. All right, I'm going to put the phone back down. I'm about halfway to the bank.
All right, so you're still not there?
No, it's snowing. The traffic's horrible out here.
Okay. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go inside the bank and you'll try and withdraw $19,500 in cash.
Okay.
If you cannot, then you'll just take whatever maximum the branch offers you so that you can go ahead and get this process started.
Right. So
Make sure that you don't disclose any information inside the branch, because if you do so, then you will be interfering with
I
the
mean,
federal
uh,
investigation. So we will have to follow the process throughout the way. If they're going to ask you why do you need so much cash, what are you going to tell them?
what should I tell them?
You might have to come up with an excuse for now, Later on, we will issue a letter and explain them that why you have to give this excuse today inside the branch.
Maybe I can say I need to put a down payment on another vehicle.
Maybe whatever you think will be best for you. I will
Okay.
leave it up to you to give that excuse.
Okay. Okay. When I get there, I'll let you know.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna hit a train crossing. Yeah, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. So once it gets down to the quiet part, I'm gonna have a 10-minute train ride. I'm just gonna fucking waste this time. This guy. he- These guys are despicable. They don't even realize that they do. They call them cabins in India. I've known that for years. My former job, most of our employees were from India, and they worked in India, Hyderabad and Bengaluru, as well as New Delhi. Um, I asked them, and it was a program called Jabber. I said, "Do you guys call your offices cabins?" And he goes, "Yeah, we call them cabins." I said, "That's so funny." He goes, "Yeah, it's odd. I know. You call them offices, but yeah, we call them cabins." I even talked to them about load shedding, and they said, "Yeah, that's why we have ours." And our buildings were backed up with power generating backup systems, and so load shedding didn't affect them. Now, let me see how loud this is. Yeah, it's a little too loud. Okay, so I'm going to bring it out over to this one. Okay, now we're going to have a train ride. Should have opened. Oh, jeez. Hello?
Sure.
I'm, 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 I'm having to wait on a train. There's a train. I'm at a train. I have to wait for a train.
That's fine. So usually the drive is only 6 minutes away. It's like 1.7 miles from your current address. So
I'm not that far from the bank. I just have to wait for the train.
all right, not an issue.
Okay, the train's on the wrong audio channel, so I gotta fix that. So he can hear the train, but we can't. So I have to fix it. I used to have a train animation going across, so and I'm just gonna keep the train going until he finally hangs up. So we'll play it every now and then. Okay. You know, the longest I've actually waited, it wasn't an actual train crossing. They were hauling a really heavy train engine out in near the airport in northern Salt Lake City. I was literally there for 45 minutes waiting for it, and there were a mile long of cars, and there was no other way to do it. I had to sit there for 45 minutes for them to drag the train. It was being done with a special rail based crane. It was crazy. I had to call my boss and say, dude, I'm stuck behind this train wait. And a Midwest train, coal train can take a half hour, really. So here's the train. Here's the train audio. So you can get an idea of how long it's going to take. Sounds like Flagstaff. The trains are horrible there. Oh Lord. I don't know what it is about today. I don't feel engaged with scammers today. I think I stayed up too late is what it boils down to. And there's something going on with Twitch and YouTube ads right now. When I look at my daily earnings on ads, yesterday I earned $0 on Twitch ads, and I know ads played. On Tuesday I earned $21 through ads. So there's something weird going on with Twitch ads. Now I can't hear anything from his phone. Oh, now he's doing something. Oh yeah, I know. There's I've seen lots of webcams for tracks. Yeah, on some days I make $0 on Twitch ads. I don't know why. I don't know why sometimes I make money. I don't know. I'm really frustrated. So what I did is I told on both YouTube and Twitch to make the ads run every 30 minutes. So I lowered the frequency because ads can be annoying. And on Twitch, if you're a subscriber, you don't see ads. On YouTube, you get ads regardless. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping the day comes when I'm just sponsored by businesses and all this pressure to get memberships and subscribers can go away. Lately I've been showing them these stats that we produce are serious things. I mean, we really do a serious damage to scammers. It's not just by scam baiting, it's what Chappie does with her operation. She does a lot of undercover work, and we report. Hello? Hello?
So
The train's
I'm just
almost
going to
done.
wait for some more time.
Yeah, the train's about. I can't say. It's the longest train in Utah, so not much I can do about it. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Let the train pass by, and then we
Okay.
can talk.
Okay, thank you. Anyways, I'm hoping when I release Meet the Hookers, I start getting sponsors. It's a family oriented show, so it should have maximum advertiser attractiveness. There's no curse, even though it's scam baiting is going to be in it. There won't be any cursing. There will be some. When Uncle Dan gets upset, he will say "some bitch," but that's when he gets mad, and it's going to be very infrequently. He used to put coins on train tracks. This is crazy day. So what I want to do is I'm gonna, after the train, I'm gonna troll the dude and end it, and then we're gonna try a refund scammer. And if I feel like it, we'll continue baiting. Um, I'm just I just feel in a weird mood today. You can't hear your chat bot, no, because it's sharing the same sound as the train, Rat McBurger. I have the train on the wrong audio channel. So once I stop the train, you'll be able to hear your chatbot. You need help understanding AdSense? What's your question, A. Jennings? AdSense is the way that YouTubers get paid. You get 30%. You get 55% of the ad revenue when a YouTube ad pays. But the viewer has to actually watch the ad for at least, I believe it's 30 seconds in order for the pay to go through. Oh, finally, it's coming to an end. Okay, the train's almost ended. I can see the end of the train.
Okay.
People don't understand why they put the tracks underneath. You can drive over them. I don't know why they don't do that. All right.
How far are you from the branch?
10, maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, about 5 minutes, I would say.
Okay.
I have a couple more questions for you. I'm in an easy spot. I can talk to you.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
I don't believe you're really with Bank of America.
Okay, I really don't believe you're driving to the branch.
Right. You're I don't know. That's something tells me that you're not telling me the
अपना खोल
truth.
रखा है थारी बहन को चोदू माँ का लोड़ा ना हो तो कड़े बन रहा तेरा मोर बनाऊं मैं बहन की लोड़ा ना हो तो चल बहन चोद भाग जा कुत्ता बहन का लोड़ा रंडी
I
का
really
बच्चा
don't understand. I don't understand Hindi. Why are you talking in Hindi to me? Why are you talking in Hindi to me? I don't understand it.
Did you play that recording or who was it?
I heard somebody talking in Indian language. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Well, it wasn't me. I'm not sure.
I don't. I don't understand it.
I'm playing this recording, sir.
So instead of working at a regular job, you like to steal money from elderly people? Is that what you do? You realize that some of
What's
the
your
people,
channel's name?
do you know,
What's
you
your
realize,
channel's name?
you realize some of the folks that you steal money from get evicted and have to live in a homeless shelter because of people like you?
Ben,
And then there's some people that actually take their own lives when they get money stolen from them. So you can go home at night knowing that you may very well have killed an elderly person. Some of them, instead of spending money on medicine or food, they pay you instead. And you can live with that.
may I know who I'm talking to?
So what would you do if I did this to your mother or your father, took $19,000 from them? Wouldn't you be upset? I have many friends who live in India and they have jobs. It's not hard to get a job. You're just being too lazy. You just have, and since you're in the middle of, I don't know, right now in Kolkata, it's 11:46 p.m. If you time yourself right, you can actually get dressed and get extra sleep and go to job interviews. You speak English pretty good. You can get an internship. You don't have to steal money from people.
All right, I'll think about it. Thank you for talking with me.
No, I mean, what you're doing literally can cause people to be kicked out of their houses, and you're doing it just to feed yourself and your family, but you're hurting people. That's why many of my Indian friends don't even consider you to be an Indian anymore. You're not a member of their country. India is a beautiful country, and yet you're not respected. India despises you. You're the scum
Thank you
of
for your
India.
wonderful insight, sir. I'll talk to you later. Good night.
You will never talk to me again. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take a walk break, folks, and when I get back, we're gonna call a refund scammer. I'm gonna play an Aura commercial. Yeah, he's a total loser. Um, I do have an announcement. I will be call pimping again. I don't know when I'm gonna start doing it again. I I I have to analyze the cost of the call pimping. It's not free. I mean, I do have to pay for call pimping, and if I can't justify it, I have to keep that in mind in my operations. Yeah, he doesn't give a hoot. And there's a reason for it. I'll give you the way that they justify it. Okay, because I was in a position once where I almost was tempted to become a kind of a thief. I wouldn't call that a scammer, but I was in between jobs, and so I was going to these day labor places. I had been laid off, and I was laid off, so I had to go to these day labor places. So I would go over to day labor and wait with a bunch of people for contractors to show up, and I would get in their truck and go do construction work. Well, while I was on a construction site, I went there for like a period of 4 days. I noticed some of the guys were taking things from the house, like coins and jewelry, and I remember the sensation going through my brain saying, well, if they can get away with it, why can't I? And so I think that's what goes through the seeds of the scammers' minds. Um, but it's a little different in their scenario because they are literally told that they're actually working a legitimate job in some cases. And over time, they become desensitized. And so they really don't care. And it's because they have a callousness to us. They actually think that Americans are rich and don't deserve to be. That is their thinking. And it's really sad. It really is. Okay, I'm gonna play an ad. It's for Aura. If you're in the United States, you can sign up for Aura. It's a very valuable, inexpensive security service that can literally save your butt if something goes awry in your checking account or if your name gets leaked. Its primary great thing is it gets rid of data brokers. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hackers and spammers
And scammers!
Oh my!
Sounds to me like somebody needs to learn about Aura, the sponsor of this video. Identity theft is rampant across the internet today. Someone becomes a victim of identity fraud every 14 seconds. 33% of Americans have been the victim of identity theft, and 2.5 million identities are stolen every year.
Aura is the #1 identity theft protection service rated by security.org, providing fraud monitoring, password management, antivirus protection, and VPN rolled into a single low-cost package.
Aura will notify you if your personal information is compromised so that you can take appropriate action as needed. I have had family members experience identity theft in the past, and the experience is unbearable. So it's safe to say you should protect yourself as well. Go to aura.com/modderpaul to download a free 2-week trial and find out if your personal information has been compromised. Okay, now you can hear me. Sorry about that. I always mute. I have to mute myself when I play the commercial, otherwise I'll echo. So you should be able to hear me now. Stephanie just sent me a Social Security scam. I'm gonna play Susan Walker. Social Security scam. That might be really cool. Let me go find her information real quick. Yeah, here we go. And okay, cool. So let's cross our fingers that they answer the phone.
Hello? Okay, so I'm gonna call Social Security. I don't get to do these very often, so I seize the moment when I get them. Oh, it's not answering either. Oh, that's a bummer. They don't last very long. Let me try it again. Okay, let me try a different phone line. Yeah, they're not answering. All right, well, we can't do Social Security. Let me see. Geek Squad. Let's try this one. Send it to the address that you see under my. I put my email address under my webcam. T-Rep. Send it to me, and I'll look at it. Oh, it's a text document. Let me open it. Why didn't it open? Okay, let me try downloading it. Save as. Go down to downloads. Oh, there. Okay. Oh, it's a Geek Squad PayPal text message. Yes. Okay. Let me open it. Open the fucking message. I'm trapping Notepad Plus. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Let me see if I can call him.
Sorry, this mailbox is full. Please call back later.
Mailbox is full. Okay, that didn't. Let me try one more time. That's one of my regular numbers.
Sorry, this mailbox is.
Okay, so that's not working. Okay, yeah, send me that scammer number to my Waterfall. That's fine. I was talking about a different one. If it's a Word document, that's fine. Send it to waterfallofficial@gmail.com. Yeah, full of what? Poop? Let me see what's over at scammer.info. Here's a Norton refund scam. Let's try them. This is a Magic Jack line. I'm going to ask Chappie to report it. Report Magic Jack. Magic Jack. Okay, so that's not going to go. Let me check my email. Okay, it's got another SSA scam. Let's see if we can do that. Hello?
Social Security Administration, how can I help you?
Yes, I'm calling because I got a notice in my email that my Social Security number is being suspended.
Okay. Can you help me out with a case ID number?
Yeah, the case ID is SSA 562597749.
You said 563?
No, it's SSA 562597749.
Okay. And may I have your first and last name?
Yes, my first name is Susanna. Last name is Walker.
You said Savannah?
No, Susanna. Susanna. Susanna.
Susaman?
Susanna. Last name Walker. She hung up on me.
Thank you for calling Social Security. How can I help you today?
Yes, I'm trying to call you. I got an email with a notice that my Social Security number is suspended.
When did you see this notice?
This morning. I came home from
This
work.
morning. Okay.
I asked my boss if I can come home so that I can call you and talk about it.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a moment.
All right, thank you.
And may I know whom I'm speaking with?
My name is Susan. Last name is Walker.
Susan Walker, right?
That's correct.
Can you spell it out for me?
Susan is S as in Sam, U as umbrella, S as in Sam, A as in apple, N as in Nancy. And Walker is spelled W as in water, A as in apple, L as in Larry, K as in kangaroo, E as in Edward, R as in Romeo.
Okay. For security reason, please verify me the last 4 digits of your social.
The last four is 7456.
7456.
That's correct.
And what is your zip code?
My zip code is 84109.
84109, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Let me go ahead and pull up your file.
All right, thank you.
All right. Hold the line. Are you still with me?
Yes, I am. I'm still here.
Can you, yes, can you please verify me your age? How old are you right now?
I'm 36. I'm 38 years old.
38?
I am 38 years old.
38, right?
The first number is 3, and the last number is the number 8. I am 2 years younger than 40.
Oh, okay.
I was born in 1986.
86. Okay, you still sound so young, like a 20, 21 years old.
Well, that makes me feel good. Thank you.
Okay.
How old you, I don't.
And you said, what is your zip code again?
Starts with the number 8,
Mhm.
and then there's a 4,
Mhm.
and then a 1,
Mhm.
and then 0,
Mhm.
9.
Okay.
It's in Salt Lake
All
City,
right.
Utah.
And okay. And we have found 15 to 10 different bank accounts under your name, and this is a case of drug and money laundering. So,
Really?
have you tried to open up all these multiple bank accounts under your name, ma'am?
No, I have one bank. What?
Which bank you are doing business with?
Bank of America.
Bank of America. Okay. All right. And what type of account you have with Bank of America?
A checking and a savings account.
Have you tried to open up CD, money market, or investment with them?
Not with my bank, but I do have a retirement account with Fidelity.
Fidelity. And with Bank of America, you just have a checking and a saving, right?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So I want to know what will be the approximate balance in your checking account?
I have about 9,600 in my checking. I have 86,700 in my savings.
Mhm.
And the last time I checked my 401k, it was at about 183,000.
Okay. And also I can see that there is an account which is Wells Fargo under your name that is approximately $500,000 kind of
No.
investment, right?
I've never used and never will use Wells Fargo.
You have never used an account Wells Fargo?
No.
Okay. So all this account which is open up under your name that has more than $500,000 with Wells Fargo, that is that is not authorized by you?
No, but if I could have access to it, I would take it.
Okay.
Are you saying I now have $500,000?
And all right, not a problem. So let me tell you, all these bank accounts that we have found under your name, it's illegal account doing multiple transactions for drug and money laundering. So you are trying to say on this federally recorded line that you have not made any kind of transactions like that, right?
No, I obey the law. I'm a nurse. I can't imagine why I would ever even want to attempt something like that.
Uh-huh. All right. So in checking with Bank of America, you have 9,000, and in saving, you said what is the approximate balance?
Okay, in my checking, I have $9,648.92. In my savings, I have $86,752.31.
Okay. And you live by yourself or you live with your family?
I'm a widow.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Right. And can you please verify me your current address, please?
Yes, it's 2260 Foothill Drive.
2260.
Yes,
Sorry?
2260
Mm-hmm.
Foothill Drive.
Spell that out for me.
F as in Frank, O as in Oscar, O as in Oscar, T as in Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
H as in Henry,
Mm-hmm.
I as in Internet,
Mm-hmm.
L as in London,
Mm-hmm.
L as in London.
Okay.
You don't know how to spell Foothill?
I'm barely understanding you, ma'am. But maybe there is a breakage or something like that. I can barely understand what you're saying. That's the reason I told you to spell it out for me.
I see.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, what is your address again? You said Foot Trail and
then Drive. Apartment number 206.
Apartment
number 206.
Okay. All right. Can you come again? 2260 Foot Trail Drive, apartment 206, right?
That's correct. And it's Salt Lake City, Utah, 84109.
Okay. All right. And have you ever been to the state of Texas?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Can you tell me when?
About 4 years ago, I had to fly to Boston, and there was a connecting flight at Fort Worth Dallas Airport.
Uh-huh.
So I was in Texas for about 35 minutes.
Okay. And also, we have found, we have been notified from U.S. Custom and Border Protection regarding a suspicious package with the tracking number ending with 7789 using United States Postal Service from Alaska under your name and your identity. And when they scanned the package, they found out it was containing drugs and cash was $25,000 and few fake driving license.
Okay, well,
so
that
on this
wasn't me.
federally recorded line, we would like to know, have you sent all the packages?
No. How can I?
No?
I live in Salt Lake City. How would I send a package from that other address?
Ma'am, right now, whatever we have found, the evidence under your name is all against you. We have found all the evidence when we have done the investigation. There was a package found which was sent under your name and your identity. And also, we have found an abandoned car on the southern border of Texas. The car was Toyota Corolla. It contained some blood and drugs inside the car. After the investigation, we found out that the car was rented under your name and personal information. There were two addresses linked to the title of the vehicle. The first address was fake, and the second address was raided by U.S. Marshals, which is under your name. But there was no one inside the residence, but they have recovered 22 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug, and some documentation from financial institutions. As I told you, according to the report, we have found 15 to 10 different bank accounts under your name.
Okay, I'm glad you called cocaine abusive. A lot of people don't realize that cocaine is abusive.
Okay. All right. So what I can do is I will be going ahead and connecting your line to the Drug Enforcement Administration. They will give you further information regarding this case because this is a case of drug and money laundering, and there is a charges against you for drug and money laundering.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Please stay connected.
Okay. These scammers are bizarre. Yeah, I know. With that kind of activity, a person would have cops at their door within hours, if not minutes. And the bank would be suspended. All the banks would be suspended immediately. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me, ma'am? Hello?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
It might take you a while. Just give me a moment. I will be connecting your line to the Drug Enforcement, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And Miss Walker, do you have any middle initial name?
Yes, it's Elaine.
Sorry, what is that?
Elaine. E is in Edward. L is in London. A is in Apple. I is in Internet. N is in Nancy. E is in Echo. Elaine.
Okay, all right. Just hold the line. I will be connecting your line, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Wow. I can't believe they're still trying this scam. This same script literally has been running for at least 6 years. I think I called my first Social Security scammer in the summer of 2017. I mean, that, whoever wrote the script is dumb as an ox. They can make it so much simpler and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, you really had them back in 2010, Mark? Whoa. guess I'll just wait and talk to you guys while we wait for the DEA. It's crazy. They hung up on me. Okay, I'm gonna call them back as with my real voice, testing, and using a different caller number. So, and then after this, I think I'll be done. I don't know what it is about today. I've got to set more scenes up inside of Meet the Huckers, but I gotta eat food. I'm gonna play Walter Scott. Okay, so let me switch phone numbers. I'm gonna keep the clock running because I'm burning their time. Oh, actually reset.
Thank you for calling Social Security Administration. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling because I got a notification in my email this morning that my Social Security number is being suspended.
Okay. And do you receive any kind of case ID or reference number?
Yeah, at the top of it, it says case ID SSA dash 562 597749.
You said 5625?
It's, yeah, 562 597749.
97749, right?
Right.
And when did you receive the email?
I got it this morning. I asked my boss if I can leave work early so I can call you.
So you are busy right now.
No, I'm at home. I came back home to call you.
All right. Can you help me out with your first name and last name so I can go ahead and check in my system?
My first name is Walter. Last name is Scott.
All right. So I'm speaking with Walter Scott, right?
That's my name, yes.
And can you help me out with your zip code, your current zip code?
84109.
84109, right?
Correct.
84109.
84109.
All right. Hold the line for a moment. Let me go ahead and check my system, okay? To stay connected. All right. Thank you for holding the line. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So, sir, you are from Salt Lake City in the state of Utah, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And according to the file I can see here, there are two more address which is registered under your name. One from the El Paso, Texas, and another one from Houston, Texas.
I've never been to Texas. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I've lived in
So
Utah
you
most of
mean
my
you
life.
have no idea about this Texas address?
I have never been to the state of Texas.
All right. So before I go ahead and pull out the information, can you please verify me only the last four digits of your social security number?
It's 9898.
9898.
Correct.
All right. And sir, we got a notice from the law enforcement agencies to suspend your social security number on an immediate basis because we have found suspicious activities has been running under your name and under your social. And your social has been active from multiple locations like Ohio, New York, New Jersey, Texas, and Utah. So do you have any idea about it?
No, I don't.
All right. So, sir, do you own any property outside the state?
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, before I go ahead and proceed any further, I would like to notify you that right now the line which we are connected are being federally recorded and monitored by the Federal Trade Commission, the U.S. Marshal, Treasury Department, and the Drug Enforcement Administration. So I
Okay.
want you to be specific and honest whatever you speak over this recorded line, alright?
All right.
Okay. And before I pull out the information, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen so you can write down my information. I want you to write down my name, my employee number, along with your case ID.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it.
Alright. Alright. I'm holding the line.
Well, I have it right here in front of me. I just had to uncap the pen. Okay. What do I need to write down?
Okay. First of all, I want you to write down my name. You are talking with Officer Thomas D. Morris.
Thomas D. Morris. Okay, got it. How do you spell that?
And you can write down
How do you spell that?
my first name is Thomas.
I can spell Thomas.
T-H-O-M-A-S.
Okay, Thomas, and then
And my
Morris.
last name is Morris.
Morris or
M-O-R-R. Yes.
Okay.
M-O-R-R-I-S. That is my last name.
Okay.
And you can write down my employee ID number.
Employee ID number.
My employee ID number is starting with the letter M as in Morris, C as in Charlie, followed by followed by the number 33011.
Okay.
I repeat, my employee ID number is MC33011. You got it?
Right. Yes, I got it.
Okay. And I believe you still have the case ID number, which you have received on the email. That is
Yes.
SSA. You have to keep it safe with you because this case ID number will be your future reference, okay?
All right.
Alright. So now I will go ahead and read out all the legal affidavit of your case file. While I'm reading out the information, please do not interrupt me, and I will give you a fair enough chance to raise up the question once I'm done, alright?
All right.
Alright, so listen carefully. The investigation started 6 days ago when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Texas, and the car contained some blood and drugs residue inside the car. And hence, after the investigation, we found the car was rented under your name and under your personal information. And there are two addresses linked with the title of the vehicle. The two addresses in the state of Texas has been raided by the U.S. Marshal, but unfortunately there was no one inside the residence. But we have recovered some drugs and paper documentation from your financial institutions like Bank of America, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, U.S. Bank, Capital One, SunTrust Bank, and many more. And more than $230,000 has been transferred to the narco-trafficking countries like Colombia and Mexico, which totally seems suspicious to us. So, sir, can you tell me, do you have any doubt or any question regarding this case?
Well, for starters, I didn't do any of that. I mean, I work as I live a simple life. I'm a warehouse worker. I'm a manager. I don't really do anything. I mean, I can prove that I've never been anywhere but where I'm at because we have these security passes that I use multiple times to move through the warehouse. So there's a printed record of my presence. So I have an alibi.
Okay, so what you are trying to tell me is that you have no clue and no idea about it, right?
No, this is news to me.
Okay. So, sir, as of now, we are not sure. You may be the culprit or you may be the victim, but all the evidence are against you. And right now, there is 2 allegations running under your name. That is drug trafficking and money laundering. And
Okay,
we
so
have received
well,
the arrest warrant against your name.
if there's a warrant, why haven't the police?
But, sir,
Why hasn't the police showed up?
but, sir, right now, this is ongoing investigation, okay?
Oh, okay.
And
Because when there's a warrant,
so,
when there's a warrant, that means a judge
yes,
approved.
you don't. If
That
you
means
are
that
not,
means
if you
if
are
the
not
pol-
the one,
if the police do
if,
not accept,
if you are not the one,
if the
then
police do
you don't
not
have to
execute
worry
the
about it
warrant, that
because
police officer can be charged. That means a judge is ordering me to be arrested.
yes, right now there is an arrest warrant against your name, but I will put this arrest warrant on hold because
Oh, okay.
check on your past record. Everything
Okay.
was fine and clear, and yours also have no other complaint in the past. And as I can see here, you are not from Texas, right?
I've never been to Texas. I've lived
Okay,
in
that is the
Nevada and
reason we're
Utah
trying
my
to
whole
raise
life.
you before you face. Mhm. All right. So, so as I told you before, right now this is ongoing investigation. So I will be asking you some quick questions over this recorded line, and
Okay.
all I want from your side is your honesty and your cooperation, so we can resolve the case as soon as possible. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So, sir, can you tell me, have you ever been in the state of Texas before?
Really?
Okay.
I already told you I've never been to
And
Texas. I already told you I've never been to Texas. I grew up in Nevada and I moved to Utah in 2009. I have never stepped foot into the state of Texas. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Sir, this is my duty to ask a question, okay? Because right now, this is a recorded line. This recorded line will be a piece of evidence to prove
Oh,
you
I see.
innocent, alright?
I see. So you have to ask the question and
Okay.
you're recording me answering. I got it.
Yep. And sir, can you tell me, have you ever shared any of your personal information to anyone? Like to your friends or your family members?
Not well. I mean, like what kind of personal information?
Personal information like your password, banking information,
No,
your social security number.
I would never have a reason to do that.
Okay. And at this moment, you live by yourself or you live with a family?
I live alone. I'm divorced.
You live. Okay. And have you ever lost any of your personal information before, like your social security card, your driver license, your state ID, your bank cards, or your wallet?
A couple times, but it's always gotten recovered.
Okay. What did you lose?
Well, back in
And
2003,
when was the last time?
2003, I was at a bus station in Reno, Nevada, and I had my wallet out, and I was counting the money on it. I got distracted, and someone snatched it from me. So I had to go to the police station,
And
and
inside,
we looked at all the trash cans, and we found my wallet, and it was empty.
alright. So inside your wallet, there was your personal informations, right?
Right. So I had to literally write a letter to North Carolina to get my Social Security card reissued, and I had to go to the DMV to get another driver's license, and I had to report my credit cards being stolen.
Okay. But that was a long time ago, right?
Well, and then in 2011, I was at a Home Depot, and I was trying to reach something at the top shelf, and the whole shelf came crashing down on me. And when they came to help me out, somehow in the rubble, my wallet disappeared, and I had to go through that whole process again. That was in 2011. Since then, I've kept
Alright. There was a
since
last.
yeah, since then I keep my wallet in my front pocket.
Alright. Okay. And have you ever rented a car under your name? Because everything
Yes.
was started with this abandoned car that was rented under your name.
Well, I had to drive back to Fallon, Nevada to visit my mother, so I rented a car from Enterprise. But that was to Nevada, not.
Not in Texas.
Again, I've never been to Texas.
Mhm. Okay. And at this moment, do you have a vehicle that is registered under your name, like a
Yes, I
car
do.
or a truck?
I have a car.
Okay. How many vehicles are registered under your name?
One.
That is a car, right? One car.
Yeah, it's a 2005 Chevy Malibu.
Mhm. And I believe you do have a valid driver license.
Yes, I have a valid driver's license.
Okay. From which state you got this driver license? Because
Well,
when
well,
they read it
I
on that,
I live in Utah, so it'd be safe to assume that I have a Utah driver's license.
okay. But we found two fake driver license on that rented car. That is, one is from the state of Texas and another one from the state of California.
I
That's
didn't
the
rent.
reason I'm asking you.
I didn't
which-
rent a car. I didn't rent those cars.
All right. And do you connect your cell phone or your computer to the public Wi-Fi, like to
If I-
restaurant, library, or any other grocery?
Well, if I like to eat at Wendy's, I'll use their Wi-Fi.
You mean sometime you use a public Wi-Fi?
Yeah, if it's fast. If not, I use my AT&T.
All right, sir. Let me tell you one thing: the public Wi-Fi are never secure. Anyone can access on your personal information, and it can infect your other device as well as your home network. So never
Oh.
use a public Wi-Fi. All right?
Oh, okay. I'll remember that.
Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I will be doing some of your access verification, because as I can see here, there are more than 10 bank accounts which is open up under your name. So we need to differentiate the true assets which is belonging to you and which is created by the criminals. And after
Okay.
the verification, I will be forwarding all the information to the Treasury Department so they can go ahead and freeze all the fake account which is opened up by the imposter. All right?
All right.
All right. So, sir, can you tell me At this moment, how many banks are you banking with?
I have one bank.
Okay. And what's the name of the bank?
U.S. Bank.
All right. So for how long you are dealing with this bank, U.S. Bank?
2010.
From 2010. Means you are dealing with this bank for around 14 years, right?
Yes.
Okay. And apart from this bank, do you have any other bank?
Again, I only have one bank.
All right. So is this your personal account or joint account with someone?
I'm divorced. I live alone. I have one bank. I am the sole owner of the account.
All right, got it. And what type of account you are holding in this bank? Like checking account, saving account, or
checking and savings.
okay, one checking account and one saving account, right?
Yes.
And I believe you do have a debit card from this bank.
Yes.
Mhm. And do you have a credit card registered under your name?
No, I don't.
You don't have a credit card.
No, I do not.
Okay. And what about, do you have investment account like 401k, IRA, money market, or CD?
I have a
Do you have
401.
account with
I have a
investment?
4. I have a 401k.
You have 401k. Okay. And do you have account with cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Coinbase, or Genesis?
No.
All right. And according to the file I can see here, there are more than $230,000 has been transferred to Mexico and Colombia. So, sir, can you tell me, have you ever did any wire transfer locally or internationally?
Well, I bought my car with a $4,000 wire transfer.
Is that international or locally?
I bought a car in Utah with a local wire transfer. I live in Utah. Why would I send that internationally if it's in Utah?
Okay. So you do online banking?
Yes, I do online banking.
Okay. And now, sir, I want you to log into your bank, and you need to tell me the exact amount that you have in your checking and in your saving, because I need to update all the information to the Treasury Department, so I don't want any mistake from my end. All right?
Okay, give me a minute.
All right.
I know this sounds boring. I'm just trying to see where they take it. I'm kind of in a blah mood anyway, so I might as well be blah with them. Okay, I'm logged in.
All right. First, can you please log into your checking account, and you need to tell me the exact amount that you have in your checking.
I have $12,648.18.
$12,600
$12,648.18.
and 18 cents. Okay, and what about in your saving account?
Savings, I have $98,735.57.
98,000 and
$98,735.57.
and 15 cents. All right, I got it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and forward all your information to the Treasury Department, and at the same time, I will be transferring the call to the Drug Enforcement Administration because this case is related with the drug trafficking and money laundering. So they are the
Okay.
authorized person regarding this case. They will be helping you out to remove your name from these criminal activities, alright?
Okay, good.
Alright, so stay connected. Let me transfer the call to the Drug Enforcement Administration.
All right. You guys ever tried this candy out? It's called Pacheo. I don't know if you can read it. It's pronounced it's Pucchaao. It's Japanese, and it's flavored after soda. It's pretty good. If you could find it, do it. They're multi layered candy. Um, it has like a candy center, and this is apple punch flavor, and then this is a orange soda flavor. Pretty good. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. It's a Japanese candy. Bank and hotel pins are the best. I'll remember that. Yeah, I accidentally steal pins. I don't mean to do it.
Extension 9, this site is Officer Carlos Briano from the DA department. Your line has been transferred to me. Can I have your name and your case number, please?
My name is Walter. Last name is Scott. And I have the SSA case number, and then I have another number. Do you want the SSA case number?
Yes, the case number, please.
Okay, it's case number SSA 562 597749.
SSA 562597749.
That's correct.
All right, thank you so much. Now, Walter, you had a conversation with one of the officer from the Social Security Administration Department.
Yes.
Where you have been given the information about the illegal activities that has been running under your identity in the state of Texas. So, whatever that has been to you, do you understand each and everything? You have doubts? You have questions?
Well, I understand what was described, but I assure you, I have no involvement in doing that whatsoever.
Now, the only reason why you had been reached out and why you are being provided this information is because we check on your records where we see that you had a clean records with no drugs related issues nor any kind of criminal records. Is that right?
Correct.
So, because of the clean records which you had maintained, the government had a reason to believe that this can possibly be a case of identity theft, where somebody might have access of your information and your information is being used in the state of Texas to run this kind of illegal activities. So I would like to know from your side that who have access of your information.
All right.
Whom
What is your question?
Who might have access of your personal information,
My
like your
employer?
social security number?
My employer? The HR department?
Just your employer.
Well, in my bank, they have
I'm talking
the,
about
my bank does have my social.
I'm talking about individual person.
No one.
And had you ever lost any of your documents that might contain your information?
Well, I lost my lot wallet twice, once in 2003 and once in 2011. But
Okay.
I was able to successfully recover them, and in each case I reported my my bank card was lost. I had to get my social security card replenished.
And you ever rented a car before?
Yes, I have.
When was the last time that you had rented a car?
A couple of years ago, I rented a car to go visit my mother in Fallon, Nevada.
Okay. And do you remember what's the make and model of the car that you had rented?
It was a Neon, a Dodge Neon. Hey, he just hung up on me. I don't know what I did to make him sus. All right, folks. I think I'm done for the day. I think I'm gonna go get some. Let me think. I think I'm gonna take a 20-minute drive to actually I can't do that for 3 hours. I might wait to do it, but I might go to Ruby River and get me a nice steak and potato dinner. Or street tacos. Maybe I'll just go get street tacos. I feel blah today. I don't know why. I've rented Dodge Neons all the time. Radiohead. I used the Dodge Neon a year and a half ago. You can rent Dodge Neons at Enterprise. I rented a Dodge Neon to go pick up my daughter. Yeah, I'll probably do the street tacos. There's a street taco vendor outside of Smith's, and the guy really likes me, so I figure I'll go visit him and say hi to him. Yeah, I'm downloading tomorrow's video. I'm gonna have a premiere tomorrow, and then on Sunday. Who's calling? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Scott, this is Carlos calling you back.
Oh, yeah, I thought you hung up on me. Why'd you hang up?
No, I thought you hung up on me. That's the reason I called you back.
Okay, thank you. I wouldn't hang up on you considering the circumstances.
All right. Now, we were talking about the car that you had rented in
2 years ago.
regarding about the car that you had rented years ago. Do you still remember what's the make and model of that car?
It was a Dodge Neon. That's all I know. I don't have the records anymore. I got it from Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Okay. And can you please verify me your current address?
Yes. It's 2220 East, 3300 South, apartment 2022, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109.
And for how long have you been at this address?
Since 2010.
Apart from this address, do you have any other addresses under your name in different states?
I've had Motel 6 in 2009. That's where I lived. That's when I moved to Utah. How far back do you want me to go?
Nothing's. I'm talking about your present assets currently under your name.
I've been there since 2000. I've been here since 2010.
Okay. Now, you live alone in this address, right?
Yes, I'm divorced and single.
And there are multiple emails which was being created under your name. Can you verify me your current email address?
Yes, it's cousinray70@gmail.com.
Repeat it, please.
Cousin, COUSIN RAY
Okay.
70@gmail.com. My name is Walter Ray Scott, and my nieces and nephews call me Uncle Ray. So I say, or Cousin Ray. So I say cousinray70@gmail.com.
All right. So, regarding the asset verification process where you said that the only accounts which you're currently banking with, it's with US Bank, and the other financial institutions which like Bank of America, Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, all that doesn't belong to you, right?
Right. I've never used those banks.
Okay. And have you ever made any kind of wire transfer?
Yeah, that's how I bought my car. I sent a $4,000 wire transfer to First Class Cars in Salt Lake City, Utah.
And have you ever been notified by the bank regarding any unusual activities through any banking institution?
Well, I once bought a camera off of eBay, and my bank texted me saying, "Did you try to spend 460 whatever dollars? Blah blah blah. Reply yes or no." And I said yes, and then they unfroze my card. That happened.
And when did that happen? Are you the one who were trying to use that card, or was it somebody else?
I bought a camera off of eBay like 3 years ago, and when I bought it, it flagged the fraud whatever at U.S. Bank. They texted me saying, "Did you do this charge? Your card has been suspended. Reply yes or no if you intended this transaction." I typed yes, and then they released the suspension after 2 minutes. Because I was wanting to buy the camera, and I got the camera. I still have that camera.
Okay.
That's the only time I've ever had
Now,
anything weird happen with my bank account.
so that's what it happens with your bank account. Okay. So, as these kind of criminal activities which has been taking place under your identity are considered to be among one of the highest criminal offense in the eye of the federal law. But as you're not physically involved, according to your statement, so we are trying to get your name cleared from all these charges, so that when the investigation will be started with full swing, you won't be facing any kind of legal problems. Okay.
Right.
Now, our first priority in this case is to catch those people who had been using your identity. And in order to do that, we need to suspend your social security number. Okay?
Okay.
Now, as your social security number will be suspended in the whole of the United States, nobody would be authorized to make use of your social security number. Any kind of activities found under your social security number, we will get an alert in our system where we would be able to trace the location of those people and apprehend those culprits who has been using your identity so that your name can be cleared.
Okay.
But the problem right now is that as your social security number will be blocked, whatever assets that are linked with your social security number will be frozen as well, which includes every financial assets, every financial institutions, accounts, credit cards, investment, each and everything will be frozen, and you're gonna lose the access of those accounts. So
you're gonna freeze my bank account?
Yeah, the accounts will be frozen. So that's the reason I'm here to explain it to you what needs to be done. Okay? So we understand that according to
that really concerns
the
me
statement
concerns me because I paid my rent yesterday and it hasn't cleared my bank yet. If you suspend my bank, I'll be evicted.
That's what we do not want right now. Okay?
Well,
that's what we are trying to get you out. Now your bank accounts that you had, it's with only U.S. Bank, and there are 3 checking and 4 savings under your name with the U.S. Bank, apart from other financial institutions. So the statement which you had provided, where you say that on the checking account you have $12,648.18, right?
Right.
And on the savings you have $98,700.15.
Right.
So we understand that you're going to be needing this money in order to pay for your bills, for your expenses, and to buy your basic necessities.
What's a
So
necessity?
we don't want that
what is a necessity?
Yes.
I don't know what a necessity is.
Like buying your basic necessities for like grocery shopping.
Oh, you mean necessity? Necessities?
Yeah.
Yes, I need it I need it to buy food. I need it to buy gasoline. I need it to buy medication if I ever need it. Of course.
So we will try to help you secure and protect your funds before your social security number gets suspended. So we will be updating your file to the higher authorities in order to see what possible options can be provided in order to get your funds secured. Okay?
Okay.
And in the meantime, as I submit your file, they are going to make a review on the statement which you had provided. So, do you have a pen and a paper?
Yes.
I want you to write down my information.
Okay.
First name is Carlos.
Carlos.
Last name is Briano.
How do you spell Briano?
B as in Bravo. R as in Roger. I as in Indigo. A as in Alpha. N as in November. O as in Oscar. Briano.
Okay. Briano. Got it.
And my badge number is 437-409.
Okay.
So as your file had been sent and it's going to be reviewed, which is going to take like 5 to 10 minutes in order to get the information on how you're going to be securing your funds. There are certain guidelines.
I've already figured out one way I can do it. I just texted my brother.
Okay.
I can wire all of my money over to his bank to get my bank cleared out.
No. Right now, what you need to understand is that you cannot simply wire out the money to your brother account.
Why?
Because he can get into legal troubles.
No,
as every accounts are being investigated.
He's a police officer. He's not going to get in trouble.
Your brother is a police officer?
Yeah, with the West Valley City Police Department.
There are a lot of police officers who are on the payroll of drug cartels who had been arrested before.
He's a celebrated officer, decorated for service with the state of Utah for over 30 years. He's an honest person. He's running to become a judge.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
So he's not a bad character at all.
Now, what you need to understand is that there are certain guidelines, there are certain protocols.
What I'm telling you is I can wire my money to my brother's account. He banks at Cypress Credit Union, and it'll be in his possession. He's an officer of the law.
It doesn't matter whether he's an officer of the law. Okay, because right now.
Because you're also talking to an officer of the law. I'm a federal officer.
You're a federal officer.
Yes, I work for the CIA.
You work for the CIA?
Yep,
and
I've tracked your location. I've tracked your location. You can expect a visit from the Indian. You can expect a visit from the Indian Police Department very soon.
So you're sending the Indian Police Department to me?
Yes, and the Interpol.
Now, what makes you think that I'm an Indian?
Because we've traced the call.
Oh, you've traced the call?
That's what we do.
I'm sending the.
That's what we do.
The DA department at your house.
I'm not at a house. I'm not in a house. I'm in the West Valley City Police Department, you idiot. I got sick and tired of this, folks. I'm sorry. I am hungry. I want my tacos. I've got to go get some tacos, and then I'm going to edit my video for tomorrow. This was a fun stream. I made it to almost 4 hours. I have quite a week planned next week, folks. I'm getting the Rococo coil, and I'm not going to announce when it happens, but very soon after my stream music ends, you're gonna witness something that's gonna blow your socks off. Okay, trust me, it's gonna blow your socks off. I'm so excited about it. So, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Um, I'm gonna have a premiere on YouTube tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. On Sunday around 11 a.m., I'm going to have a YouTube member and Twitch subscriber only stream. We'll do some scam baiting if there's any scammers. If there aren't any scammers, we'll pick out a few MIDI songs and render them for Copycat Radio later that evening. Okay. Okay. If you wear sandals, it'll blow your sandals off. Okay. Let me raid my Twitch stream. Looks like Harvey Dent is streaming. I'd like to raid Harvey. I haven't raided Harvey in quite a while. So let's raid Harvey. Harvey's a good friend of mine. And I want you all to have a great weekend. I'll be nice and rested for scam baiting next week. And then pretty soon you're going to start to see the birth of Meet the Huckers. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a landmark series. It will fulfill a dream I've had for about 6 years now. And I'm so excited. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.